World Card Game Federation here with another local match. Going to be taking on my buddy James here. James, of course, was an amazing good sport to come out this particular evening to help us out. He didn't know at the time, and I didn't exactly tell him that I did actually specifically build my orange adaptive Turles, specifically to counter his Saiyan empowered Nappa. It's a bunch of bull crud. Should have told him he was falling into a trap that he could easily escape. You guys are about to get me watch me get destroyed. Okay, I do win the roll on our giant novelty dice, and does go over to me. And I have a handful of attacks. It would have ended bad. It would have been, well, I'm sorry, 2 big attacks. It would have been neat, but it wouldn't have been worth going in on an early hand. Would have died too quick. Okay, I do a pass and rejuvenate. I do hold on to my orange cover-up, I think it's called. It's the double block. Okay, James gets a good early hand there. Kind of nice. He does get as Saiyan Enraged out, which is a really neat early game. James was talking about a silly thing. Okay, he's going to pass Rejuvenate Saiyan Key Web there, raise anger passively, which is why, you say Saiyan Empowered. This is one of many reasons you had to go. Because this mastery, like we said, it got frozen the day we did this, so we just played with it anyway. Okay, so it goes back over to me. I got a handful of stuff. I can be very active. I do declare combat. James draws his 3. I do open up with Orange Palm Blast. That one would be 5 life cards with the bonus to the mastery, unpreventable with Turles' power, and 2 power stages. So it'd be real tough to manage if James, was just going to take the hit. So I blasted him pretty good. It's an instant crit because, of course, no prevention with Turles' level 1 powers. Now, James here is actually playing a really important strategy here. He's monitoring my power stages and what our stages are going to be relative to each other. He's going to go ahead and take the chance, knowing that, remember, he can respond with Saiyan Enrage, be stronger than me, and do a pretty good job. Potentially. His actual strategy was brilliant to get himself out of a bad situation. So he's got some damage output he could potentially do. He throws Nappa's physical at me. James, of course, marks that with the token. I usually turn my stuff sideways. Okay, I just take the hit because there's really no downside. Okay, and having taken that hit, I have officially messed things up. I should have been paying attention that Saiyan Enrage was going to require him to have a higher power level than me. All this is just going to be silly and terrible. Okay, so I pass on my action. It goes back to James. James, again, has plenty of actions. He does carry a single dead card with visiting the pass in his hand, but it will hardly affect him. You guys will see. He's going to go ahead and throw out a Nappa's Energized Strike, or Energized Charge. Okay, stop him with Quick Dodge. I gain some stages. So, and I got the -1 for all physical attacks, or stage damage, I should say, for the remainder of combat. Not bad at all. And it goes back over to me, and let's see if I'm going to have the guts to actually do anything, to actually participate here. I guess I could go either way. I do pass, apparently. Okay, he's going to go ahead and throw an Android Armbreaker at me. No particular bonuses, just a flat 6 stages, which would make it 5 stages with the minus from Quick Dodge. Not a bad hit at all, not really. So that's awfully nice. I take the hit. And the thing is, if you guys have been watching the stage thing, Nappa's stronger than me at 5 above than I am, So, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. He's stronger than me if I'm 2 above, and I lower his anger 2 levels. Yeah, the timing is wrong. Apparently, not having used this deck much is really just come back to bite me. So I do get a -5 stages, -5 for all attacks. James rightfully uses Saiyan Enrage as a response. He was carefully monitoring our stages. Now he's stronger than me. He rejuvenates the 2 cards, raising anger 2 levels. He goes up to 4 anger from that one. And now he is stronger than me at 5 above than I am at 2 above. And blammo, he gets the draw effect. Take a good look at the card he drew, folks. I want to say he... wait. Oh, he got Clinch. How could I forget? Yeah. And then I pass again. He throws Saiyan clinch. It's going to go ahead and attach, and it's going to go ahead and start doubling his stage damage. And it raises anger 1 level from, of course, the immediate anger raising effect of the mastery. And he's going to go ahead and power up, and now he's much stronger than me. And I could take 10 stages, and I wasted it. I wasted orange cover up. I could have just taken the hit.
Oh yeah, there'd be -4, -5. You know what? So it only would have been 5 stages.
So he lets me take that back, even though, guys, I probably should have committed to that actual action there. That response, rather. Okay, and I take the hit. I get knocked to 0. And unfortunately, I've done a dumb thing and showed James I do have a block in my head. He throws Nappa's level 2 physical, which is, I believe that's a hit raise? No, that's just a raise. So it's going to... Okay, and I do stop it with orange cover-up. Again, I probably would have been better served by just taking that hit and just ending the combat. Obviously, how could I know that visiting the past in his hand, he's got a dead card? But still, in the long run, it might have been better to rope-a-dope just to hold on to an orange cover-up. Okay, I'm not exactly a king with endurance in this particular build, but I really should have just taken the hit and held on to my block. That's what I get for playing too conservatively, folks, not knowing how to take the right chances at the right time. James is going to go ahead and resolve his Saiyan event block. All of a sudden, the name escapes me, and he's going to Saiyan Outrage. Because he was stronger than me at the time that he used it, he's going to go ahead and use the effect that goes off at the end of combat. He does end up attaching Saiyan Rescue. Well, we're talking about how it would have been the next card that he drew. He still would have had a chance to use it. But unfortunately, off the initial attach, it wouldn't have given him any anger because he didn't have a styled card on the top of his discard pile. So it's just still better that he attached it with Outrage than than drawing it, just given his exact scenario. It's alright. James is going to show me the visiting the past he was holding that whole time. And there it is, visiting the past. Ooh, Villainous Visage. That's a particularly dangerous card if you guys think about it. I shoot unprotected, excuse me, I use unpreventable damage on my attacks, so it means whatever I hit him with, I'm going to pay dearly for it with good old Villainous Visage. Pass rejuvenates Wall Breaker, that's over to me. I apparently draw some good stuff. Looks like I got the physical block drill, and what did I just see? There it is. Power Gathering? All of a sudden I can't think of it. Yeah, pass and rejuvenate my block. That's the end of that. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. I have to absolutely block Nappa's level 2 physical because it just wipes away a drill if I don't use it, if I just took the hit. It'd be a bad idea. Okay, so it goes back over to James. James got some options. Oh, James has rightfully observed that I am definitely an energy deck, so he's debating what would be the correct blocks to hold on to, what's the correct block to leave in his discard pile. So he's going to go ahead and pass, rejuvenate that new energy block from set 9, and then he's going to go raise anger off the rejuvenation. It goes back over to me. And it looks like I got plenty, well, not plenty, but I got some attack material here. It's not a bad thing. You know, I got enough stuff to keep. Well, basically, if I could just chain all those energy attacks in my hand, the ones that link to each other, it would be very good. Like, I could kind of hold James off, but there would always be the high likelihood of having shot him with something big and getting Visage back. I do believe I have a orange stare down in my hand, so I could get rid of Visage. And if James was too confident and left visiting the past out on that, I could target it. I probably wouldn't do that, though. Okay, so apparently whatever I'm seeing in my hands here is something I apparently want to take a chance on. Not sure what that's about exactly. I do, however, pass, rejuvenate the block, the one with the decent endurance on it. It goes back over to James. And James is going to be pulling out some good stuff, apparently. Yeesh. You would have went all heavy combat stuff and then annihilated me.
Yeah. I'll keep the official story.
Just adjusting my dice there so that everything looks correct. Where my anger is concerned, because I can't really use my stage damage. Okay, he's not going to go ahead and aggressively use his Visiting the Past. And it goes back over to me, and apparently I want to say I didn't draw anything of note. Yeah, it looks like I drew a drill, and I'm not sure what else. Okay, he had the right idea. He is going to go ahead and use Nappa's level 1, and I must stop it with the drill, or else I would lose said drill. Oh yeah, I took a pretty significant beating here. Okay, orange stare down. Okay, and I banish Visage with it, and so I don't have to worry about reprisals, but Turles is in play, and that could end real bad for me. So... James is going to go ahead and stop it. There we go, and he makes me skip with that energy block. Again, I don't remember it, sorry guys. Skips my action, it goes back to him. He's going to go ahead and throw this particular Saiyan physical, the one that lets him seek out an ally. I believe he's going to throw out Vegeta as a stage boosting. It is. Oh yeah, we figured this out like midway through the match that the newest Orange Style Mastery would be a really good fit with all the damage mitigation. It'd be really nice. Okay, and Vegeta has entered, and now all the bonuses are just disgusting. Also, I was looking on the old retro page. Somebody asked the question, what order is the my buddy Troy came by. What order is the modifiers done in for the doubling? So apparently we do all modifiers first, then double it. So I believe I just got my mind blown by how I think I'm taking a 20 power stage physical. Yes, I just took a 20 stage physical from Nappa. Okay, so I'm locked at 0 here. I have energy gathering. Fat lot of good is going to do me. Basically, I'm going to have to get rope-a-doped. All of my potential actions are not feasible. Yes, the Saiyan power stage gauge from hit on attacks could be passed off to anybody else, so that would be helpful. Oh gosh, we're talking about seeing the silly movie The Disaster Artist, where those kinds of people. Okay, and I get skipped, which is great. Okay, Energized Strike is going to go ahead and hit me. I'm going to die terribly. So I get to take a 28 stage physical. Oh. Oh, Turles only doubles things, affects things, modifies things that are style. So another 20 stage physical. Oh yes, this is something I guess we would discuss here. I don't think Saiyan Clint should have had the ability to boost damage on what's that word? Styled or non-styled, and I think it should have had a limitation built in to either do all of your styled or all of your non-styled, but doing everything seems a little careless in design. Just a suggestion. So I get to take a 20 power stage physical to my dome piece, and that seems a touch unfair. Okay, so I get to go ahead and get walloped here. Make sure to filter out all the endurance that I used, what little endurance that I used. I have no actions. Again, I have energy gathering, but fat lot of good it'll do me. I'll keep getting knocked to 0. And the thing is, yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know if I would survive the actual damage from it, from whatever card's left in James's hand. So it's like energy gathering. I can use it, gain my stages, hopefully fire off a few energy attacks, do some neat stuff, or, die a mangy death when he throws his next physical. Oh yeah, it's a 7-stage flat stage physical. Wow. So I don't think I could survive that hit. So I didn't say the next quarter. I'm going to say I probably don't survive this action. Oh boy. I'd like to use the orange which would help.
It would take out the base of this attack. Instead of it doing 7, 8, 9...
James at this point is making a suggestion that instead of passing in my last action to allow me to go ahead and retroactively use energy gathering, because it wouldn't change anything at all about his turn, so we basically could go back and do it without altering the game state. It's a friendly environment, not something unheard of. So apparently I will do that. I'll go ahead and take that. Okay, rejuvenate 2 cards. Fat lot of good it'll do me. Okay, so he does get to do that. Okay, and I'm pretty sure the Skull Jab actually annihilates me. Okay, he rejuvenates his other version, a copy of Rescue.
3 life and 2...
Oh boy.
3, 4, 5, 6, 12 stages.
Wow, 12 stages, 3 life.
So 3 and 12, so it's 15 life. Oh no, so it's 12 stages and 3 life. 12 stages, 3.
Okay, 12 stages, 3 life. Take all that. Cards in my hand resume being dead cards. And that would have been awfully terribly nice. And I do take a massive hit. Dragon Ball 6 goes back to the bottom. Yeah, we're closing in on it, you guys. I can feel myself at death's door at this point. And he goes and shuffles it back with good old Skull Jab on the hit. Oh no, James went in for it. I can hear the music. I'm dying. Oh, that's it. Yep. That's it. Dead. I take Nappa's physical and die like a mangy dog.